It's exhausting, isn't it? Oh, what do I do about COVID? Wear a mask, don't wear a mask. What if somebody stands too close to me? What if the cashier takes my credit card with their bare hand without gloves? What if the gloves have stuff on it? And when are they going to open things up? And how do I support local businesses? And are my neighbors socially isolated to the point where they're having real issues? And it's exhausting to figure out. Nobody seems to know the answer. There's more cases, less deaths, more hospital. I don't know. It's exhausting trying to figure it out. In our country, what are we going to do about our country? I mean, everybody says, well, the answer is easy. Vote. Vote for who? I'm a Christian, and so I have issues with a lot of policies in both parties that don't align with Jesus. And I worry. I love this country. I was born and raised here, so boy, I just hate it that some of our citizens are abused, and I hate it that some of our citizens are demanding and shrill and harsh, and I hate riots, and even church is exhausting. Do we go back? Do we not go back? And do we wear a mask? And how far apart do we sit? And am I going to infect somebody? Am I going to get infected? And is church ever going to be the same? And what about the budget? And what if we don't get enough money? And what if everybody doesn't come back? And it is all so exhausting. So I want to share with you something Jesus said to us. You can read it for yourself in the book of Matthew, chapter 11, the very end of chapter 11. And I want you to hear what Jesus says to you and me. Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you and learn from me, for I am gentle and humble in heart, and you will find rest for your souls. For my yoke is easy and my burden is light. There's a lot of things I don't understand about that, but I am going to tell you one thing I'm convinced of. If you want to find true rest and true peace, you take on the yoke of Jesus. You line up with the other oxen who wear a yoke, and you follow the leader. I don't have to solve everything in my church or my world. Certainly not COVID. All I have to do is find my rest in Jesus. But learn from Jesus. So what do you learn? Well, I'll tell you three things real quick. Jesus spent his time with his Father, helping people, and talking about the kingdom. And so the way that we've tried to find rest in our lives in this time of stress and uncertainty and confusion, every day I read some of God's Word. My wife and I pray a lot. We pray about a lot of things. Yes, we pray for health and for peace, but we pray, we give it to God. We spend a lot of time looking for people that have needs. Oh, it's different. Most of our church now is in our own neighborhood. So we've mowed a yard and taken a meal and bought some groceries and helped some people do some things, and just try to be there for people when we can and how we can. Not thinking about us and everything else, just one person at a time, making a difference in someone's life. And we're doing a lot of kingdom talk. People that are looking for Jesus, people that are trying to figure out how to be faithful to Jesus. See, when I talk about Jesus, it helps me remember that this world is not my home anyway. I don't have to fix everything. God will take care of everything. And so what do? I try to learn from Jesus, to spend time with my God, help people in need, and talk about the kingdom. God bless.